All right, well, howdy there. As you can see, I am coming to you from the house. We finished the surprise that you will be seeing today, or actually tomorrow. And you can see right here there is a baker with a cake. So we obviously have some artists in our family. Also, I was highly skilled in just putting my finger and making sure I knew where that was just off the fly. Anyways, we're talking about the book of Lamentations today in our Books of the Bible series. It's not stated, the author isn't, but it's traditionally attributed to Jeremiah. We'll learn more about him in just a minute, about why it's attributed to him. But it's probably around 586 BC. That was shortly after the fall of Jerusalem to the Babylonians, which is what Jeremiah prophesied was going to happen. This whole thing, the key theme of Lamentations is it's a despairing poem about the destruction of Jerusalem. Some of the details about it: after Jeremiah warns the southern nations of Judah, the southern Jewish nation, to obey God, what he said was going to happen happens. I mean, the punishment he'd threatened actually occurs. And Judah's enemies prosper. The Lord has afflicted her for a multitude of her transgressions, Jeremiah writes. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. And then the sight of all of that brings tears to Jeremiah's eyes. It's in chapter 1, verse 16. It says, "Mine eye runneth down with water," which provides his nickname, you may have heard it, the weeping prophet. Lamentations ends with a cry. It says, "Thou hast utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us." A quotable verse from this, one of the most recognized ones from Lamentations, you don't hear it quoted often, but is, "Turn thou us unto thee, O Lord, and we shall be turned. Renew our days as of old." It's chapter 5, verse 21. One of the unique things about Lamentations is, again, it's one of those books that doesn't specifically say that it was written by Jeremiah. However, in 2 Chronicles 35:25, it talks about how Jeremiah is the composer of laments. So, Book of Lamentations, especially since it's the same time frame as Jeremiah, we attribute it to him. What do we take away from the Book of Lamentations? Well, a lot of times we walk away saying, man, the punishment of God is severe. All the stuff that's happening in Lamentations, this is crazy. But we have to remember two things. Number one, God gave them plenty of time to repent and to turn away from the sins that they were committing and following after other gods and not following after God alone. But also, Hebrews talks about how no chastening seems joyous in the present time. It actually seems grievous. However, it's afterward that it's going to yield fruit of peace and righteousness unto them who actually go through this, who are exercised thereby. So these things seem severe, but in the end, it was to bring the nation of Israel back to God. The teen of the day today is Carolina. Make sure you pray for her. She just finished the theater season, so make sure you pray for her. She finishes up school, that she'd be able to finish well and to have a good week. See you guys.